Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my kitchen. Thank you all for my subscribers. I appreciate you all. For those of you that have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to this channel for healthy recipes, for quick and easy recipes. Let's have fun together in the kitchen. So today we are making our plantain and eggs frittata. So this plantain and egg frittata is a very nice dish for breakfast, and it saves you time. Instead of frying and all that, everything goes together. So you just put everything together and you are good to go. So your kids will love this when you make this for them. So let's get straight to the kitchen and have fun. So guys, for this recipe we are going to be needing some tomato and some onions, all shredded, some bell peppers, shredded mozzarella cheese. This is totally optional. You can do without this in the recipe, but I just like the texture this gives to this recipe. So in here we have our garlic powder, we have thyme, we have our ground pepper, and we have our all-purpose seasoning. We'll be using this sandine, some salt to taste, and olive oil. So we'll be needing 2 plantains for this recipe. And we'll be using eggs for this recipe as well. Okay guys, let's get cooking. Our plantains have been nicely washed, so we're just going to cut this and open them. Just cut and open our plantain just like this. We'll be doing the other one. So now our plantains have been nicely peeled. We're just going to cut them in circles, just like this. Not too thin and not too big. We're just going to cut them in circles like this. Okay, just like this. Okay, now our plantain has been nicely cut into circles. So now we're just going to transfer our plantain into a baking cookware. You can fry this. I'm going to air fry this. You can fry this in oil, or you can bake them in the oven. You just drizzle some oil on this, just like this, just a little bit. So you just coat them in the oil. Just coat everything in the oil, because we don't want it to be too dry. We don't want it to dry out in the oven, in our air fryer. So you're just going to coat it, let everything like this, and you spread them out. So this is it. We've nicely spread them out. So this is going into our air fryer for about 8 to 10 minutes. So now plantain is going into the air fryer. I'm using my microwave air fryer today. So we just close and we just program it for about 10 minutes. Let's say 10 minutes. We'll come after 5 minutes to check how it's doing. So while our plantain is frying nicely in the microwave, we're just going to start prepping our veggies. So we're using the oil from the sandine, because it's olive oil sandine. So we're just going to allow the oil heat up slightly, not so much. This gives this dish a very nice flavor. We're just going to allow it to heat up a bit. So our oil has heated up slightly. We are going to add in our onion. Just add in our onion to stir fry the onion a bit. I'm just going to add in our onion. But we just allow the onion to fry for about 1 to 2 minutes. So our onion has been frying. Look at this, coming out nicely. So we are going in with our tomato now. Just adding your tomato. At this point, we'll add in our spices as well. It's a very straightforward dish. It doesn't take time. It's a very straightforward dish. We'll add in our spices. We just stir this around. So we add in some salt. Add in some salt. We add in our sandine, the fish from our sandine. Just add this in. Stir this together. See, everything is coming out nicely. Coming out nicely. Just stir this together. So while this is frying, we just add in our bell peppers. Doesn't take time. We add in our bell peppers. We are going to we'll leave some bell peppers for garnishing. Just stir this together. I'm just going to allow this fry for about 3 minutes. While this is frying, we are going to see how our plantain is doing in the microwave. So it's been 7 minutes. We are going to see how our plantain is doing. It's coming out nicely. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so we'll just leave it for another 3 to 4 minutes. Just let this continue and increase it a bit. Okay, now we are back to our veggies. Look at this, it's coming out nicely. So this is ready. We are just going to keep this aside, let it cool down while we work on our eggs. Turn off the heat. We just leave this aside to cool down. Look at this, guys. So yummy, so nice. So in a bowl, we are going to crack open 6 eggs. 6 eggs for this recipe. You can use as much as you want. Depends on the number of people you are making this for. So we are going to crack in 6 eggs. So we have our 6 eggs cracked open in our bowl. Well, we're just going to go in with a little bit of mozzarella cheese, just a little bit, not so much, just a little bit of our mozzarella cheese. Then we whisk this together. Then we are whisking everything together like this. Just whisk everything to combine. So our eggs have been nicely whisked. So now we are going to add in our veggies. Just adding all our veggies. We'll just whisk everything together. Just whisk everything, mix everything together like this. So after whisking, we'll just put this aside. We'll get our pan. We'll get a pan, a large pan. Just drizzle some oil. We're just going to coat the pan with this oil. We'll just coat the pan to avoid our egg from sticking. Now we have fully coated our pan with the oil. We'll just take our batter. We'll just pour this in. Like this. We'll pour this in. And we just get our plantains. We are going to put in our plantains just like this. You can arrange them in any way, any form you want. Just get our plantains and just arrange them So now our plantains have been well arranged in the pan. We're just going to garnish with some bell peppers just to add some more color. Just garnish with this just for extra color. So now we're going to cook this on a very low heat for about 20 to 25 minutes. About 20 to 25 minutes, we're just going to let this cook on very low heat for about 20 to 25 minutes. And we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it so it cooks evenly. So we'll come back in about 20 minutes to see how it's doing. So guys, our frittata has been cooking for about 5 minutes. So we're just going to see how it's doing. Oh, this is nice. So we're just going to touch. You know it's cooked when the middle becomes very firm. Yeah, this is nicely cooked. This is so nice, yummy. So we're just going to put off the stove and let this sit for about 10 minutes. Look at this, guys, looking so nice. Your children will love this. This is a very, very easy recipe for the kids. Our frittata has been cooling for 10 minutes. We're just going to cut and serve. We're just going to cut this and serve. So guys, breakfast is ready. We're going to have this with some iced tea. This is looking so nice. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel so we can grow this channel together. Thank you very much. Till I see you again in another video. Bye.